What do you think is the best? What do you think is the best action camera to use today? I've been thinking about that because my last Hero 7 broke. Hero 7 was my go-to. It was the Hero 8 was when GoPro started to get heavy. Hero 7 has pretty decent image quality. Arguably the 9 and the 10 are better. So let's talk about action cameras. I broke my Hero 7s. Now, and I looked and I can't buy new Hero 7s. New Hero 7 is like $350, $325. A new Hero 8 is below $300. So it's cheaper to get a Hero 8 than a Hero 7. So then, but I kind of don't want to run a Hero 8. It's gotten heavier, it's gotten bigger. Stingy, and the other thing is that you can no longer get so what about insurance? I don't want to run a action camera without insurance on it because I know I'm going to break it, right? So I need to find somebody to sell me insurance on this gosh darn camera. So I used to use, and you can see here, I've been searching, $289 for a Hero 8. That's fine. I would pay $289 for a Hero 8, but not without insurance. So look, Shurion camera protection plan. Okay. So this is what I used to buy instead of Best Buy when I bought cameras off of Amazon. How much is this camera? It's $300. So we need I don't want the 3-year, 2-year electronics protection plan, $250. Here we go. So this is the plan you want. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. This looks like the plan you want. It is not. This plan is completely worthless. Tech support included to help you. Shut up. Don't insult me. What's covered? Power surges, mechanical electrical malfunctions, and failures due to normal wear and tear. What's not covered? Drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shut up. So this is useless. Now, there used to be an accident protection plan. This is the one that covers when your camera breaks. Nope. Currently unavailable. They don't sell it anymore. As far as I know, you literally cannot buy this anymore. Oops. And, you know, obviously, because they were probably losing shitloads of money. So, in my opinion, at that point, I'm not buying it off of Amazon. So what does that leave? GoPro? Can I buy a Hero 8 Black on GoPro? $279. Can I buy it with a GoPro subscription? Can I buy it with no questions asked camera replacement? Okay, I'd do that. I'd consider that. If I could get insurance on it for $279, that seems okay. I wasn't sure if you could still buy the GoPro Hero 8 from GoPro's website. So the other thing, though, is I'm looking hard at the DJI Action 2. What got me looking at it is Stingy uses it. And Phantom FPV uses it. And it's available $279? That doesn't seem right. Why is that so cheap? That doesn't seem right at all. That's ridiculous. Is it really $279? Okay. That's shocking. And this you could buy with Best Buy insurance in the store. Tempting. However, the image quality is not as good as a GoPro. However, Stingy says I was asking Stingy about this. He says he's never going back to GoPro because he says he has not killed his Action 2. He says his Action 2 is like indestructible. It's tempting. So there's all the problems with the battery life and the storage management on the Action 2, but they probably can be dealt with. Stingy deals with it. Yeah, I know that's without the dual screen, but I mean, you buy one with the dual screen and then you just buy the power one the rest of the time. The problem with the Action 2 is, and I cannot get over this. I don't even need to go to YouTube. I can just show my own video. I have some Action 2 footage. This is the problem with the Action 2. The frickin' dynamic range is trash. Trash. Look at the shadows. Look at the shadows. And this is with the Cine D profile. This would be worse with the standard profile. Look at the shadows. There is nothing in those shadows. Nothing. Now, the fisheye you can solve by just using the wide or the narrow field of view. That's easy to fix. Don't use the ultra-wide field of view. That's fine. I agree that's an issue, but just don't use the ultra-wide field of view. So granted, this is without a color grade. Granted, how good could it... But, I mean, you can't make there be shadow detail that isn't there. Right? It's just not there. The sharpness I could live with, Super Deluxe. It's just the total lack of shadow detail that kills me. And you look at a good grade. You look at a good color grade on GoPro footage and it looks amazing. And you look at the Action 2 and It can look okay, but it hurts me. But it's like 100 grams lighter than a GoPro. Oh, did I forget to mention? Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. So, like, let's look at this. Let's look at this. What can we do with the shadows? Let's find a good scene with some shadows. So here the shadows are not so bad. Like in this area, you've got some shadow detail. Like if we try to lift these shadows, there is something there, right? That's fine. Not that I would actually do that, but like here though, in this kind of scene, let's see. It's not the worst there. Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play? No? Thanks, Premiere. You suck, Premiere. You suck, Premiere! Play! What the... Premiere, you're the worst. Like here, how much can we lift those shadows, if at all? How much can we bring out? Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably let somebody who's better at color grading than me take a stab at it. So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking that maybe the DJI Action 2 is actually the best FPV action camera you can get today. Maybe. Because you can get it from Best Buy in store. Sorry, people who don't live in the USA. You can get insurance in the store. It's 100 grams lighter than a GoPro, roughly, maybe more, which makes a difference when you're flying. Stingy says it's durable as hell. Abhishek, I just don't think the Action 2's dynamic range is as good as the GoPro's. The GoPro is unbelievable. Hang on. I got it. Let's look at this. So this is my bones review. And here, this is with no color grade. This is the GoPro. That's the GoPro. Here's the run cam. And here's the Action 2. Pretty close, but still just very different. Just very different. I think a GoPro is such a better looking image. And then if we go to the color grade and the flight footage, do I have flight footage from the DJI? Yeah. The bones is just so much. Look at that. It's not just the exposure. Look at the difference. You've so much more to work with in the GoPro. It's crazy. It's crazy how much more detail you have to work with. Look at it. It's crazy. Anyway. Anyway. But Stingy makes the argument that you break GoPros all the time. And he's tired of it. Anyway. What do you guys think? Action 2, is it worth it? I don't mean the bones. I mean like a Hero 10, a Hero 9, or a Hero 8. I guess what I'm asking you guys is, should I go all in on the Action 2? Or should I buy some more Hero 8s? DC, you have to use the battery module with the Action 2. Yeah, otherwise, the battery isn't going to last long enough for you to go through a day of shooting. And what you really are going to do is you're going to have 2 Action 2s, and you're going to be swapping them out. That's the right way to do it. Just like we used to do with the Hero Session. You're going to have 2 or 3 Action 2s with 1 or more battery modules. The battery module is going to be perpetually on the charger. And as you land and you notice that your battery's getting low, you pop the Action 2 out, you drop it onto the battery module, you start offloading your footage to the SD card, and you put another Action 2 in while that takes 15 minutes to finish and charge up. Super Deluxe uses the 8. Light and durable. Yep, I just wish they had the dynamic range of a GoPro. For cine stuff, obviously GoPro wins. For freestyle, though, maybe the Action 2 is worth it. The other thing is that DJI's stabilization is glitchy. DJI's stabilization is glitchy. On hard freestyle moves, Rocksteady stabilization is glitchy. It's a shame.